Hey, what's going on everybody? LoneGemini here, and I've finally got 1999 mode completed for you guys for Bioshock Infinite. I achieved Old Lang style, maybe that's how, I don't know, however you pronounce it, and Scavenger Hunt. Both the 1999 mode achievements, one completing the game without purchasing anything from a dollar bill vending machine, and the other one is just completing the game on 1999 mode. I'm pretty sure the difference between 1999 mode and hard mode is you don't have the guide, like when you press up on the D-pad, and just the difficulty overall is hard. And then when you die, I don't know if you lose more money, but I know if you run out of money, you get kicked back to the main menu. And I think that's the only difference between 1999 mode and hard mode. But anyway, let's get this thing going. I'm going to speed through quite a bit of the last part, but what I'm showing you is everything up to Comstocks Flagship, so pretty much the last part of the game. Boarding the ship and the first 3 levels and the last part. I kind of consider it the last 2 parts, since you got to deal with that Handyman right before you get to the very, very top. But anyway, pretty much all I did was just kick some ass going through. I mean, some parts are pretty rough in 1999 mode, especially dealing with Lady Comstock, her ghost. She is kind of a bitch, but honestly, I'll post the gameplay footage of it because I have it recorded, but when you fight Lady Comstock, sometimes she'll kind of just spontaneously die. I've taken out half of her health once, not even once, quite a few times. It's happened to me at least 3 times to where I've only taken out so much of her damage. I know I haven't killed her, and then all of a sudden she's up and dead. So I don't know if that's a glitch or what it is, but you know, just watch out for that. You might get lucky. It happened to me. It could happen to you. But anyway, that's just a side note. So anyway, by the time you get through all of the flying parts, or flying up to the flagship, you know, as you saw in the background, kind of use the undertow to pull them in because I know they're kind of far away on the ships. But once you get on level 1, you know, this is fairly simple gameplay in the background. That's why I'm speeding through it. It's kind of like bleh at the moment. I've got a few clips, at least I hope, that aren't, you know, they're good clips that I can throw together and kind of throw a nice Bioshock montage together for you guys. But right now I'm working on the achievements. I mean, I only have like 4 or 5 left for the entire game, and then I have them, at least for currently for Bioshock Infinite. So I'm going to work on those and try to finish those out before I do the little montage thing. I think the only ones I have left are the skyline attacks. I've been kind of slacking on killing people from the skyline and on the skyline while I'm on the skyline and skyline. So I got to work on that. And then I have the kill a Handyman by only shooting him in the heart. You'll see in this video kind of how I dealt with the Handyman in 1999 mode, but that achievement is a bitch on 1999 mode because I gave it a shot, and the very first time you face a Handyman in the game, that's right when you meet like Chen Lin, the gun maker for the Vox or whatever, right, you know, where the story really starts getting thick and heavy. But trying to take him out in 1999 mode by only hitting his, I must have tried at least 20 times. I might even say 50 times, and I just could not get that achievement whatsoever. So what I'm going to try to do is go back through easy mode. I'll probably start on medium and see if I can do it on medium, but then kind of come back and, you know, if I can't get it on medium, I'll do it on easy. But trying to shoot that Handyman only in the heart, that's a bitch. So I still have that one to do, and then I think collect all the infusions in one game, and then getting all the voxophones and the telescope thingies. You know, I don't have the game guide, so I don't know where every single one of them are, but I'm going to try to get all the achievements, but I'm not sure if that's going to happen. I do have the 8 vigor combinations, so I will post a video on that soon, as well as trying to get that Heartbreaker achievement with the Handyman. But other than that, that's kind of what I'm working on right now since I'm done with this. 1999 mode. As soon as I've finished with this game, I might try to see if I can get excuse me, Army of Two, because I'd like to play that since it's out kind of while I'm waiting on the Black Ops, you know, the Call of Duty DLC number 2 for Black Ops 2. You know, I'm hoping that shit comes out soon. I'd really like to do a zombie Easter egg. I've missed my zombies, but anyway, this is kind of how I dealt with the Handyman in 1999 mode. You know, I tried everything to try to figure out how to distract them, and the best thing that seems to work is Murder of Crows. You don't get return to sender until very late in the game, so it's, you know, it's not really effective on using it on the Handyman when you first meet him to try to get that Heartbreaker achievement. So I was just trying to figure out how to do it, so that's my thoughts on how to get it right now. That's what I'm going to try to do when I meet him on this final playthrough. But on 1999 mode, I know they're a really pain in the ass. They're huge, he's fucking fast, he's got an area damage thing that he can do to you. He's got so many things, so the best thing is to do Murder of Crows I've seen and kind of distract him and then just fucking throw as much damage at him as you can. You know, sniper rifles, shotguns, explosive damage, anything you can do is best, and that's why Return to Sender is good, because whatever he's trying to do to you, he'll come, you know, you'll throw it back at him. But that's kind of how to deal with that, I guess, or at least how I dealt with it. Alright, so here we go. Final battle of Bioshock Infinite. If you haven't caught or seen my hard difficulty video of this, I don't really think the hard one is as good as this playthrough. I don't know what it was. As soon as I played 1999 mode, I really got the hang of the game, so I was just having fun. I was kicking some ass. At least I think so. I thought I did pretty good, but anyway. Yeah, so pretty much on this one, it's required to use Return to Sender. That vigor just in this part is, especially on this difficulty, it's almost required. I mean, I would have died so many times trying to do this, and it would have been fucking impossible. I mean, there's no way that I would have lived without it. It's just, there's no fucking way, man. But anyway, from what I've seen and what I've looked up for Bioshock Infinite, some people have had some hard times finding all of the vigors. I thought they were placed out in pretty easy spots to find, but if anybody's having problems trying to find them, I guess give me a shout out or a comment, not a shout out, but a comment down below as soon as you can, because I'm playing through the game one more time, and if y'all need to know where all the vigors are, let me know now to where I can do that shit. But anyway, they're pretty obvious to find. Just, you know, don't go running through all the parts, because you need to, you know, find ammo and do all that shit. So while you're doing that, just, you know, find the vigors. They're pretty obvious right there. But it's just what I've seen. I don't know if anyone else has experienced those problems, but I've been just fine. Whatever. Another good one on this part is Bucking Bronco, and I tried my damnedest to try to get it to work, because if you use Bucking Bronco, get them up in the air and then shoot them over the edge of the ship, they'll fall to their death and fall to their death. Mumbling over here. And you know, you'll save ammo. Conserve ammo on this part is the, you know, hardest thing to do, because I don't know, there's just so many weapons that I like to use or that I've upgraded, and I know they do enough damage, and those are the ones I like to use, so I try to save as much ammo. And the Bucking Bronco works good to try to shoot him over the edge, and that's what I'm trying to do to this guy right here. And I thought he was right over the edge right here, and I guess he wasn't. I mean, I shot him again, he still wasn't over the edge. But anyway, those are the two vigors I would use in this part. And, you know, like I said in my hard difficulty video version of this, or the shotgun sniper rifle is just the best way to go about playing this. They just deal so much damage. They're just really the best weapons. I know there are some other good weapons, but those are my favorite, at least. You know, they work the best. There always seems to be ammo for it somewhere, so it's always good to use. you know, stuff like that. And that sniper rifle, once you upgrade the recoil and the reload time and all that shit, it's just a badass weapon. But pretty much this last part is just kick as much ass as you can. There's that first wave that comes, and right when the Vox guy is talking in the background, that's when I would go up to the top of your flagship and grab that sniper ammo. That's what, you know, that's what I just did up there, and then call in the Songbird on that first Zeppelin as soon as you can, and then keep that Songbird on the Zeppelins as fast as you can, especially if you're doing 1999 mode, because as you see, I'm, you know, in my opinion, I'm kicking some ass right now, but my Zeppelin, the ship that I'm on, is taking some serious damage, so I have to really try to keep up with all these enemies and try to keep the Songbird dealing with everything in the air as much as I can, because I'm not really worried about dying at this point. I'm worried about my ship getting blown up or getting fucked up. So keep an eye on that is what you really want to look on for 1999 mode at least. You know, the other modes are pretty easy, so you pretty much do whatever you want with those and you'll walk through it. But the main concern here is the Zeppelin on this heavy guard. But anyway, if you did catch my hard difficulty video of this, I mentioned that maybe the end battle would be different between choosing the cage choker or the bird choker for Elizabeth. Not Isabel, Elizabeth. I got it right this time. I thought maybe it would change the outcome of the battle. Maybe you have to fight the Songbird, or maybe you'd have to defend the ship. You know, if you chose the cage, defend the ship. Chose the bird, fight the bird. But, you know, that didn't work out. Someone left a comment on that and, you know, verified that for me already. But here you go. Here's proof. I played through it again, and I chose the bird choker for her, and voila, not a different outcome. So just to back myself up on what I said on that. But anyway, this is kind of how I would go about beating the game. You know, run around here, keep the Songbird attacking the Zeppelins as soon as they come out. Excuse me, because as soon as what happens is the Zeppelin sends out the gunships send out the troops. So if you take out the Zeppelins, the gunships stop coming, therefore the troops stop coming. So you only have to deal with like maybe 1 or 2 waves of troops if you get the Zeppelins out as fast as you can. And you know, just like I said in the other video as well, the Songbird spawns by what you make it attack. If you make it attack the Zeppelin, it has the longest respawn time. Make it attack a gunship, it has a medium respawn time. And if you make it attack the ground troops, it has a very short respawn time. I think in this video I call him in on the ship a couple times because I'm just running out of ammo here, and I just need some help because my ship is getting shit kicked out of it. I know there's a ship back there shooting rockets at it the entire fucking time, but I was more worried about the Zeppelins than taking that thing out, so that's kind of what was happening there. But anyway, guys, this is what I got for you in 1999 mode. I have that achieved, and the one where you walk through 1999 mode without purchasing anything from a dollar bill machine. The next thing I want to work on is the Heartbreaker achievement, where, you know, that's the one where you kill the Handyman by only shooting him in the heart. I tried to do that on 1999 mode, and that was almost fucking impossible. So I'm going to try to do it on an easier difficulty. And I'll have the 8 Vigor combo video up for you soon, as well as, you know, a montage of some Bioshock Infinite gameplay. Anyway, guys, this is what I got for you, and as always, this has been LoneGemini, and until next time.
Do it!
On it!
Need him this way.
Mr. DeWitt?
flagship, now!